My lucky day.
Our opponent's using clairvoyance there, able to spot us in the bushes, which is a very good ability to have, simply because you can, you know, save yourself from a unwanted engagement. But at this point, I'm able to focus down their asses simply because I have Majoret's Blood Razors. And the reason why I get Blood Razors on Twisted Fate is because it allows you to do the extra damage to tanks, and lowers their effectiveness in team fights, which in turn allows us to, you know, pressure their carries more. And that, I feel, when I play Twisted Fate, completes, you know, fulfills my role on the team.
Lucky day.
There goes Delovely again. Doing a really good job. Dealing a ton of damage to our opponents.
A vast virus database has been updated.
And that must be my antivirus. I apologize. I think that occurred right during our recording too, so there's no way I can take that out. So that was unfortunate for me because I believe they had that spot warded while I was trying to blue pill back home, and so that's a pretty good play on their part. We were having most of the river warded as well, and it's a pretty good play to have, a pretty good thing to do during a match, simply because it allows you to watch for ganks more easily, and allows you to, you know, push your. It allows you a bigger zone of control. So, and if anybody's seen Shirelia's tutorial on zoning, it really helps. So another thing that I really enjoy about TF is that since you do have a, I guess it's a 1 minute cooldown teleport, once you have the Dasher's Tooth, you're allowed to push lanes more freely, and you don't have to worry about, you know, whether or not you'd get ganked, simply because having vision of all your opponents allows you to, you know, position yourself in a way where it takes them a long time to actually get to you, unless they're of course Pantheon, and it allows you to push lanes very freely. So at this point in the game, I see that I'm not dying. I'm not going to die very quickly because I'm building a Banshee's Veil, and what that does is actually helps me block one spell per every 30 seconds, which is actually very good for Twisted Fate, because I'm not in a fight very often, and whenever I am, it's mainly because I've been, you know, either stunned or slowed or disabled in some way, and just having that extra spell block is helpful. So the reason why I get an Oracle is because I've noticed that they've been buying a lot of wards and using their clairvoyances, and I want to be sure I clear out any kind of extra sight that they have. So as of right now, our teams are still pretty much at a stalemate. We are up on them in terms of towers, because we have, you know, their first line of towers down. But from experience, I can tell that losing your first line of towers doesn't usually mean that, you know, that you're gonna win a game. It just means that you're pushing towers more aggressively than the other team. So our Mundo gets caught out of position here, and so do I, which is a shame.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
And that's Delovely getting caught out of position. Pantheon being such a great ganker. He's really quite a strong middle laner, and a very good team. Just a good component to a team fight. Because he has the stun, he has the Heartseeker Strike, which does an area of effect damage. And he's able to take some damage with his Aegis. Luckily for me, I've finished my Veil now, and I'm able to take a little bit more damage and eat a few spells in a fight, allowing me to survive a lot longer. The reason why I used my Destiny there, if you're wondering, is because we were wondering if they were doing Baron Nashor, which is a very powerful neutral minion that's able to, you know, grant very powerful buffs. And the great thing about Twisted Fate is that you can use, you know, your Destiny in order to check to see if they are using, you know, trying to take down Baron. So unfortunately for our Sona, she's caught out of position there as well. I realized that our Sona is playing pure AP, so she's not able to take as much damage. And I'm trying my best to get away from this Pantheon here, but it's very difficult, seeing that he has a Banshee's Veil and a Guardian Angel, allowing him to tank a lot of my damage. But as you see the game progress, you'll see me getting the Guardian Angel as well, simply because it's such a great item on carries. It allows them to live a lot longer, and it boosts their magic and armor armor magic resistant armor, allowing them to take reduced damage from attacks. So this being the first commentary that I am doing for the League of Legends, I want to see what you guys think. The way I want to be doing commentaries is maybe just to commentate some good plays and not necessarily commentate entire matches, because I find that sometimes matches do drag on for a while. And as you can see, this is a pretty long match, and it is pretty difficult to talk for the entire duration. So I was wondering if you guys wanted me to do more, full-length commentaries, or if you just want me to do, good plays, or if I'm in a game and I happen to catch. Say these my special guests on Ventrilo, that'd be very helpful too. So Delovely again sacrificing herself for the greater good. And I decided to try and save Malzahar there. But as you can see, as the game goes on, it gets harder and harder to defend first line turrets, and that's what's happening here.
Just the luck of the draw.
So I realize at this point that their Pantheon is pretty much our biggest threat, and it's because he comes in, right after we engage our opponents that he's able to kill so many of us. Because by that time, a lot of us are low on in hit points, and so. We're just trying to figure out how we can get him to waste his ultimate. So as you can see, Bloodrazors does really do a lot of damage because I'm able to take out those neutral minions pretty quickly for their buffs. Delovely again going in for